Hey, this is Rob from Broken Tortilla, and this is how to survive Route 22. Today we'll be going down Route 22 by section, and you'll be learning navigational techniques, cheat codes, and maybe, if you're lucky, how to not die. If you're from around here, you'll get it, but if you're not, just watch anyway, because you'll see what we have to live with.
Section 1. The Newark Airport Warm-Up Lap. Here we are at the eastern start of Route 22, an industrial highway hellscape. Look at all those lanes and interchanges. There is little wonder why people hate driving in New Jersey. Even those of us born here get lost. At this point, you're just trying to avoid wrong turns and bracing yourself for the oncoming obstacle course. Imagine this road with fast traffic, big rumbling trucks, and aggressive drivers. Or imagine you're late for something, uncertain about precisely where you're going. Imagine you think you're through the hard part. Here we are approaching the next leg of Route 22, the Wii Quake Raceway.
Section 2, the Wii Quake Raceway, a narrow quarter-mile section that lulls you into a sense of simplicity and safety, as though you're not actually in mortal danger.
After this lane merges in and we curve left, the road becomes perfectly straight. With Wii Quake Park on the right and its golf course on the left, you might think you're safe. You might think, oh, I'm fine. It's so easy here. But seasoned drivers often speed up through this straightaway, and you might think you should too. Look, something's coming. The road banks right under a double-decker bridge and then left in a spectacular S shape, throwing you into the next section.
Section 3, the Blois Street Baja 5000, a terrifying 4-mile stretch containing 7 car dealerships and a gigantic interchange with the Garden State Parkway where you pass the Union Water Sphere.
The Blois Street Baja 5000 begins at top speed, for some drivers at over 60 miles an hour, and you're lucky to survive this first slalom as the road winds through a narrow canyon with busy stores on both directions. Other vehicles can now intercept you on any side, with possible incoming traffic darting in at any moment. You have no shoulder on either side, no room for error. Your only savior is the concrete barrier separating you from oncoming traffic. This means you must hug the left lane or risk a dangerous head-on collision. At this point, a bridge over Liberty Avenue lifts us skyward and we descend to the busy Blois Street intersection. Here, drivers have acclimated to the madness, as a perverse thrill of the chaos of battle between life and death infects them. Yet what they want is only to make it home safe. But the road has much more in store. Here we approach the Garden State Parkway and its incredible interchange. The road splits in its 2 directions, and we dive under all 10 lanes, banking left and up, while the road splits and merges constantly, at blinding speeds with bewildering signs, before banking right again and moving on. With the Garden State Parkway on your left, at this point you feel lucky to have survived. But it's not over. Not yet. Not by several miles. You continue through Union, New Jersey. As the slalom course continues, cars merge and honk without mercy. Finally, you see an opening up ahead, But there is no rest for you, only your next trial.
Section 4, the Flagship Demolition Derby, my favorite section. You drive from P.C. Richards West to Guitar Center, and you pass 3 capsule-shaped islands of stores filled with dangerous intersections, U-turns, terrifying traffic, and menacing merges, all through one long, massive strip mall.
Welcome to the Demolition Derby. The P.C. Richards Flagship on the left demarcates the first part of the derby. Let us divide the Flagship Derby using 2 clusters of trees. This cluster of trees indicates the first of 2 creeks, creating the East Island, the Middle Island, and the West Island. To navigate this labyrinth, you must plan carefully your approach to a store. The strip clubs and go-go bars may be distant memories, but here we behold the pit of Route 22 in all its lowbrow glory, hostile and seedy. At this point, you must slow down or play a dangerous live-action Super Mario Kart. These trees indicate the West Island of stores. The Flagship Derby is the most commercial part of Route 22, with shoppers coming and going, darting and dashing in an automotive mosh pit. Here, both directions rejoin one another, and again, traffic speeds up into the next section, a dangerous speed trap.
Section 5, the Western Pest Death Trap. Here you can see a nightmare unfolding. Drivers at this point are often furious and looking to make up time. But with higher traffic speeds and dangerous oncoming merging traffic combined with barriers separating either direction creates a dangerous traffic pattern.
Drivers emerge from the derby relieved but impatient. So they quickly speed up, only to hit another obstacle. Passing over Mizell Avenue and approaching Mountain Avenue, your view opens and widens. The lanes diverge again and bank left. As you speed through another cluster of trees, across from Western Pest Services, a spectacular merge slows traffic. When merging onto Route 22, the experienced locals know to keep rolling, but rookies, often terrified by the oncoming cars, stop and disrupt the flow, enraging the locals. As motorists race to work or back home, they encounter the last obstacle of Route 22, a cyclone.
Section 6, the Nomahagan Park Cyclone of Doom. An island of U-turns of diabolical traffic design. Confusing, disorienting, and very dangerous.
This island contains not 1 U-turn, but 3. The trick is to never take the first turn. Always take this second turn, because it gives you distance to decelerate, as well as your own merge lane with the opportunity to accelerate safely. However, you must change lanes because this left lane enters another U-turn back into the westbound lane. It's easy to see how confusing this cyclone of doom can get. Avoid this third U-turn. Congratulations! You have passed through the first 6 sections of Route 22. After this, travel gets much easier.